okay? Um, as you can see, I've gone ahead and I've done some more drawing, and I want to work my way down to this mouth. Now, what I feel, and I'm coming back to this because, like I say, you're not necessarily going to get it right off the bat, and I haven't done either. I feel that this face is too long, and the main reason I think it's too long is I think the nose is too long. So I'm taking this opportunity to, even though I have color on here, to show you how easy it is to take it off and make a change. So I just dip my paintbrush into the turpentine, and then you want to do this kind of carefully. You don't want to just smear everything off. You want to just take it off little by little and make some changes along the way. So I'm identifying some of these important highlights up in here with turpentine, knowing that I'm going to take these nostrils out of here because they're too low. So let's do that. And all I'm doing is I'm not smearing the paint around there. I'm just very gently lifting the paint off, and then I'm going to take my little paper towel here, and I'm just going to gently lift it some more with the paper towel, and I'm going to make a little bit more room with turpentine up here higher, and I'm going to replace those nostrils with a little, maybe I lost my paintbrush. I can't find my paintbrush. Oh, here we go. I'm going to move these nostrils up just a little bit higher than where I had them before, and see if that makes a difference. You know, sometimes you think you're making the right change, and that's not necessarily true. But a good way to find out is just to make the change and see if it helps it or not. If it doesn't help it, then you need to look somewhere else. And what that'll do, obviously, is if the nostril and the nose is up higher, then you can move the mouth and the whole face sort of comes up a little bit, which is probably where it needs to be. The other thing to remember is sometimes you've been working on a painting all day and you get tired of, your eyes sort of, not necessarily get tired of looking at it, but there's a little bit of distortion involved. And so it pays to sometimes to either stop working on it for a while and then come back to it. You know, I'm doing the same thing down here. I've moved the mouth up, and so everything else is going to correspondingly come up a little bit. That feels better to me. Whether it actually is better or not, I don't know, but we'll find out here. So I'm moving the chin up, the bottom of the chin up a little bit. Everything correspondingly goes up a little bit. Now taking my finger and I'm just wiping over this area here. Yeah, that might be a little bit better. It's kind of hard to tell. But if it's off, it's not off by very much. And very easily within that fixable area. Putting in some extra strong highlights here that won't necessarily be that strong, but it's okay to go ahead and make them intense like that right at the moment. I'm trying to identify right now anything that might be a problem area. Maybe these wrinkles or this highlight on the nose has gone up too high, that sort of thing. You're never quite sure what is creating a problem, if you have a problem. So you go back over everything. It's like every few minutes you go back to the basics. You go back to the eyes. Are they still right? Other like these wrinkles now. Are these wrinkles in the right place in relationship to where you have the eyes? Because that's going to matter when it comes down to measuring the nose, you know. So I'm checking those things now. And then if I see, or as I'm looking at them, I'm sort of measuring in my mind's eye and fixing it. Again, I'm not even concerned whether I have the right colors or the exact right shape. Everything right now is a question of proportion. There are things in the right place.